Okay, Gritty Urban Saga. So, the next thing I want to talk about is defense. Now, keep in mind this is a very rudimentary guide for just beginning, starting out, how to play Street Fighter. So, it's not going to tell you advanced defensive tactics until much later on. So, as you can see, I've set Hakan to do several different types of attacks. That way I can show you what I'm talking about when it comes to defense. Now, certain attacks have to be blocked holding certain directions, but overall, you want to be holding backwards, away from the character if you want to block an attack. Now, an attack like that jab, this fast jab he just did, those are harder to punish after blocking. Now, there's a certain amount of animation to every move. So that jab attack, it has a very fast animation, very little recovery. So it's harder to punish afterwards. Longer animation attacks like this heavy overhanded attack, that one's going to be easier to punish. It kind of pushes you further away, but punishing is what the game is about, basically. You want to catch somebody in a state where they cannot recover in time for them to block your attack, so your counter attack. Now, it's not all about defense, but I'm just talking about defense in this video. So when he does this heavy overhanded chop, you have an opportunity to punish him after that. Also, this trip looking attack, that's easy to punish as well. So as you're seeing, he's just throwing these attacks out. Now, there's also another way to block attacks or defend against attacks called a focus attack, and that is something I'll show you in this video as well. As you can see, if you're not holding back, you will get hit, and that's what you do not want in this game at all. There's also grabs that can get through your block, so if you're blocking, they can still grab you and throw you. So you want to be on the lookout for that as well. But overall, I would say you should be holding backwards if you see someone coming at you. That's the first thing. There are attacks that will mix up the direction you have to hold, or if you have to hold down and back or just straight back. So I'll be talking about these things as well in future episodes, but as of right now, you just need to know that holding back will allow you to block attacks, and also that you can punish people if you catch the right attack. So it's good to have a knowledge of what certain attacks look like. I know there are a lot of characters in the game, but as an overall rule, the heavier attacks have more of a recovery in most cases, but there are a lot of characters that break that rule. So just starting out, if you see someone throw out a very heavy attack, it's a good bet that you can punish them afterwards. Lighter attacks, probably not so much. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say about rudimentary defense. Now, it's going to get a lot more complicated, but as of right now, that's just what I wanted to put out here. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Definitely like the video if you learned something here, and in future videos we'll be putting on a little bit more of the heavy stuff. So we're gonna start pretty soon. That's not a possible combo, by the way.